All right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever it is that you are. Welcome once more to another live stream of IRL Girl Talk. I am your hostess, Alexandra Mayers. It's kind of an odd hour for me to be doing IRL Girl Talk. I initially scheduled this particular stream to be at its normal time yesterday at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday, but I had so many things I had to get done. So I'm squeezing it in right now before I have to do some more things today. But as many of you know, I maintain IP2.info, a growing wiki for the IP2 linked IRL community. And I do know that a lot of young people, young males especially, but also young females, look up to some of the more popular streamers and, are looking to get out there and meet them. Some of, the viewers, it's their aspiration for whatever reason to get cast on these RVs, to be able to participate in some of these group events. And that being the case, considering some of the things that I have been watching and witnessing as I do populate the various wikis over on ip2.info, um, I'm seeing a lot of very irresponsible activity in regards to taking care of oneself, in regards to protecting a person's health. Now, I put together this particular stream specifically to talk to young women, but I do want the young men to pay attention to what I'm about to say and show you also. First and foremost, even though there have been vaccines produced and there's been a lot of medical breakthroughs in regards to some of the diseases that are out there right now, we are still in the midst of a viral pandemic. Okay, I know some people out there, they have certain beliefs, and you're entitled to believe whatever it is that you want to believe in life. That's fine. But even if you don't care about your own health and safety, you do need to be considerate of those around you. And some of the older streamers, or some of the more established streamers, rather, at least in my opinion, are setting a very bad example for a lot of the young people who look up to them and a lot of the people that they may encounter on their IRL streaming adventures. And that's going to have to change because if it doesn't, there most likely will be things like the CDC getting involved because when it comes to the spread of disease, that is something that cannot be tolerated. Okay. Um, I know that there are some people within the political affiliated IP2 linked IRL streamer circles that really are trying to push the idea of not wearing masks. Okay. When you're engaging in some of the type of activity in such close proximity in vehicles that have very little ventilation with strangers, you really do need to wear a mask. I'll tell you this, even after the pandemic is officially over or whenever it officially concludes, I personally am going to continue to wear a mask in certain occasions or in certain situations just because I don't want to pick up other people's germs, airborne germs. One thing about this pandemic, whatever it is that you think about it, it really has convinced and shown that we as Americans did need to become quite a bit more hygienic. Now, I've been a germaphobe for a long time. Okay. So I think I was up to par, but a lot of people were not, but now they are. Um, I'm going to show some of you a clip of something because whether or not you're someone who believes in or acknowledges the virus attached to this current pandemic, the coronavirus, there are other diseases and viruses out there that you do need to protect yourself against. Now, in the clip that I'm about to show you, you are going to witness a fairly popular streamer known as, what was his name? Young Frito or Young Cheeto, engaging in some incredibly dangerous behavior at a motel. Not only is he with someone who's essentially a stranger to him in a motel room, not wearing a mask, but in addition, he decided to hire a prostitute who showed up and who not only wasn't wearing a mask, but is of a subcategory of people that is known, and I'm not saying that she necessarily was, but that is known of being at very high risk of contracting deadly STDs. Okay? And this particular young streamer did reference, and he could have been joking, but he did reference that he was open to engaging in a sexual activity with this particular prostitute. And I didn't see any protection being presented or being discussed. So I just want you all to look at the clip. And at the end of the clip, there is another clip of someone who has been observing the IRL IP2 link community for a long time. And a lot of the things that he has said are pretty extreme. But at the end of the clip, you're going to hear him say something. And then when we come back, I'm going to explain to some of you why his opinion may be so extreme when it comes to his thoughts of a lot of the IP2 linked IRL streamers. And it does have to do with some of the things that I'm discussing this late night, early morning. All right, so just give me a moment. Let me roll the clip.
Why you guys scare a fucking tranny? Like, at least let me slap the
maybe
booty.
It's gonna take a moment.
At least let me have her give me head.
You could have turned the stream off.
At least let me give her head.
See, here's the thing. You gotta warm them up off stream. And then you bring them on. And then if they want off stream, they just step out on the balcony.
What would he go?
That's the relationship you need to build with
It's a man. Wait.
Well, it's a man anyway.
Wait, were they cucking me or were they saving me from a guy?
They're always cucking you. But I mean, what's better? Do you want to fuck the tranny or no?
I just want some head.
Well, I mean, well, anyways, it is what it is. Everything.
But were they cucking me or they were saving me from a guy?
Cheeto is just crying because he didn't get to suck her dick. B was warned by his mod not to leave her alone with stream, but he is too stupid to listen. Seriously, Cheeto is borderline retarded.
Guys, a tranny's coming over! The tranny's coming over in fucking 30 minutes! Me and the devil, I better suck that tranny's dick together! I mean, oh my god. I have to go back. I have lollipops. I don't know if it counts as a chaser.
I look fat in this angle.
Well,
I'm not.
You have a fat ass. You're not fat. You have a fat ass.
This is breaking news. This is breaking news from IP2. Just from my experience from it, since I've been a part of it, I'm pretty sure every single one of them has fucking HIV. Every single one of them has HIV. They all just like fuck each other because they already have AIDS. They have fucking AIDS. They all have fucking AIDS. And there's like, whatever, dude. What's the worst I can catch from fucking already fucking a dirty bitch because I have fucking AIDS? Sad. It's really fucking sad.
Okay, so I did want to show that clip because there is a trend that seems to be going on right now within the younger streaming community to where they're trying to create interesting IRL streams. And the trend seems to be to hire professional escorts or prostitutes. But that is such a dangerous thing to do And so many of the young streamers come from backgrounds to where maybe they lack education or experience when it comes to the world or awareness. And someone's about to end up either getting or contracting something that they can't get rid of, or they're going to end up hurt in some other way, shape, or form. Okay. Even though you have a lot of sex workers and whatnot that are very computer savvy and may present themselves as being very sophisticated, oftentimes, I mean, if you're going to work in that kind of line of work, and I'm not judging anybody, I'm just being very realistic here, you are pretty much throwing caution to the wind. Okay. And if you're a young person who's in your late teens, early 20s, and you have the objective of going forward in life in a healthy, sane, mainstream sort of way, you don't need to be engaging in that sort of activity. Okay. The reason why you do have some of the IRL commentators who I've been watching for many years, such as Good Times for Life, making such extreme statements along the lines of what you just heard. He thinks that a lot of the streamers have HIV or AIDS is because he's been witnessing for quite some time a lot of these streamers engaging in incredibly risky behavior. Okay. So I get it. A lot of a lot of you young girls and young guys out there, you know, you want to get that money. You want to gain clout. You want to be popular. You want the attention of being an IRL streamer. Okay. But at the same time, I would hope that you will want to live a long and healthy life. And I hope that you want to mature into a healthy adult. And I hope that you wouldn't think to yourself, you know, hey, let me trade a career, which is very fleeting, as a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or whatever. Let me trade that for my future longevity. You really shouldn't think along those lines. But let's see, what else did I want to say just very quickly? Well, really, I mean, being that we are still in the midst of a pandemic, it's not safe to be as social as a lot of these streamers present it as being. I mean, I was just watching a fairly popular streamer a little bit earlier before I popped on here, and I'm seeing this across the board. I'm not going to name names, not today, but I am going to keep watching because I'm seeing quite a few of the streamers' health starting to deteriorate. The streamers who are out and about traveling a lot, who are not isolating themselves properly, who aren't properly using masks or whatever it is. And, you know, maybe it's not even COVID that's making their health deteriorate. Maybe it's something else. I don't really know. But, and you know what? I think I will name some names. I will name some names because I just, as I watch, it's interesting to see the deterioration of some of these streamers who have not been properly taking care of themselves. A few linked to the IP2 community. Gucci's. She's not been looking too hot lately. Crystal Ann. She's been looking incredibly sickly lately. Ski Mask Andy. I think he's going to end up passing away in his Cadillac, to be honest with you. Not looking good. So the question is, why are these streamers not looking good? Is it because they're not eating properly? Is it because they've been exposed to COVID? Is it due to excessive substance abuse? Is it due to being around certain peers that might be on that RV that have something that they can't quite get rid of and haven't disclosed it? There could be, or maybe it's all of the above. I don't really know. But what I do know is that I feel like I would be a very irresponsible person as someone who's observing all this stuff and not at least telling you and warning you if you're going to dare to enter that community and matriculate with these people, what you really need to think about and what you need to watch out for. Okay. So that's about it for today's IRL Girl Talk. Everyone stay safe, use common sense, love yourself, and most importantly, respect yourself. If you want to find me, let me go ahead and put up my links. Just one moment. Here you go. If you want to find me online, I just recently launched a new project called Cooking with Chat that I'm really enjoying doing. You can find out information about that on cookingwithchat.com. If you want to find more streams, back streams, archive streams from this little webcast, just go over to IRLgirlTalk.com. And as of current, IRL News Time is on hiatus. It most likely will be until the year 2023. But IP2.info, the wiki for that particular community, is slowly but surely shaping up. So take care, everyone. Have a good morning. Bye-bye.